me get in so I can actually send the invite.
Oh, not a problem, man. I'm impressed with how much extra content they've been adding here.
Yeah,
I'm
they've
also
been going big.
yeah, I'm also really excited to see what they're going to end up doing for Powerwash 2.
I know they added a bunch of new tools from the little teaser trailer they put out.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm really excited for that. All right, let me join
So
you
it's
here.
not just like the power wash gun.
So that's cool. So they'll add I don't even know. I don't even know what they would add. Now that I think about it. I guess maybe like I don't know. This is
I
kind of
mean,
like an
if you've
all-in-one
ever
tool, you know?
watched, I was gonna say if you've ever watched any of like the power wash like videos of like people actually power washing and just like deep cleaning stuff, like a lot of those tools are being added.
I'll have to do that. Anyway, oh, what's good, Internet? I'm Eric. I'm joined once again by Kevin. We're here
Hello.
in Power Wash Simulator. Extras! Today we are doing the satellite dish, which this is a big job. It's a big job, but I
Up,
think we can knock this out.
up.
Up.
Yeah, we gotta go up.
Wait a second. Hold on. It's an upside down ball sack. There you go. And now we can continue the stream.
I didn't mean to have the spinning one on, but you know what? It worked out.
Oh man, so it's been a couple of weeks. How you doing, Kev?
Yeah. I'm okay. Just everything's busy.
Tell me about it, man. It seems like ever since the temperature went up, just nobody's had time for anything. Because now it's time to get all the stuff done around the house. Unless you're talking about just something else.
I had to buy a new bed frame.
Ooh, that's always fun. So, what happened? Did it collapse on you?
Yeah, my old metal bed frame snapped in half in the middle of the night due to me tossing and turning and being almost 300 pounds.
Well, I'm not laughing about the weight thing. I'm trying to envision your face as you went tumbling or crashing through the center of the bed. That's hilarious.
I wish it were the center of the bed.
Oh no, did it crack on the edge and you tumble out?
Kinda.
Ah.
Here, actually, hold on.
I got the door handle.
I believe in you. You can do it.
I can. The weird part about this grate is you have to hit it from both sides.
That's what she said.
I don't believe you. You don't talk to women.
Yes, I do.
Well, you talk
Just
to more
not
women than I
romantically.
do. Oh, yeah, fair.
I talk to plenty of women.
Wait, you just
none
sent
who are
me...
interested in dating me.
You sent me
I
an
did.
image. What is this image? Oh my gosh, your bed frame. Holy crap, dude. Wait, so did you just go and take a picture of it while we were playing this, or did you have that saved on your phone because you've been showing people?
I've had it saved on my phone.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, yep, see? From both sides. Both sides. Gotta hit it from the top and the bottom. But yeah, I have been playing so much Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I did not realize, because I've had that game for literal years, didn't realize just how much fun it actually was. I got back into it, and I have not been able to stop.
I've heard good things, but I also Assassin's Creed has drastically changed their gameplay formula, and it's not for me anymore. Because I also heard very good things about Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and I hated
Black
that
Flag
game.
is great.
It was awful. It
I'm
was
sorry.
hot, Garbo.
I'm sorry you didn't like it.
I accept your apology.
Okay, good. Shit. The stupid frame. The stupid frame. Come on.
Huh?
Yes. I just realized I'm just out here cleaning a box. We're out here cleaning a box. We haven't even started on the satellite dish.
Well, the satellite we're in the middle of the appetizer. That's the satellite dish is the main course.
Bro, no one likes the salad part of the meal.
Fuck you. I like the salad part of the meal.
You're the only one. You and rabbits.
Salads are good. Throw some
I will.
croutons and a nice vinaigrette on there. Shit's
All right, listen.
delicious.
Croutons, solid. Yes. Vinaigrette. I like raspberry vinaigrette, but that's only if like I have like a Michigan salad with like, the.
Do you like an Italian sub?
I'll eat an Italian sub. It's okay. Yeah,
You're a
I would
monster.
I would eat it.
It's salad. My favorite kind of salad is basically just a deconstructed Italian sub.
Do we have to get the roof? We got to get the roof.
We do have to get the roof. I'm still trying to get inside the corrugated bits here because they want to be stupid.
Ignore what's happening right now. I just need some elevation. Oh god, I got to go all the way to the top to jump off of this thing. Oh my god. Yeah.
Because you positioned it the wrong direction.
All right, hold on. Just calm the fuck down. Okay. Uh, oh! Whoa, dude, that was so trippy.
And now I just got to do this. Oh,
Damn it. I was hoping you would
told you were
jump.
doing it wrong.
All right, whatever.
Here's the
man.
thing. I was trying to jump, but was playing Skyrim, and the jump button's different.
Oh yeah, how's Skyrim going for you?
Good. I'm doing a lot of the side quest stuff that I never got around to back in the day.
So you're playing Skyrim. Got
Right.
it. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't gotten
I'm playing
the,
Skyrim with intent this time, as opposed to like we'll just wander around We'll just wander around Tamriel and see what happens.
Bro,
Like, I'm
I've been
playing
playing
with actual intent.
I've been playing Skyrim for years, and I have yet to hold an Elder Scroll in my fucking hand. I've never gotten to the Elder Scroll part of Elder Scrolls. Fucking failure, man.
And don't talk about yourself like that.
Also, I'm surprised you didn't get the new Oblivion, or well, the remastered Oblivion.
You got $50?
I mean, are we going to talk about how well my financial situation's going compared to yours?
We don't have to, but I'm just saying.
Let me run some numbers
That,
real quick, and I'll let you know how many
say, 'cause
copies I
that
can buy for you. Let me run some numbers. Hold on.
No, I know you're saving up for a house. I'm sure you got plenty in the bank right now.
Yeah, so uh,
Whatever the number is, don't say it.
why? No, I just want to tell you
Because
how
I'll
many
just get
copies I
fucking
could buy you.
sad. I can do math, Eric. I'll be big sad.
No, you can't do math in your head. I had to use a calculator for this. Okay, so I could buy you 1,460 copies right now,
That's
but I'm not going to.
that's over $50,000, Eric. Go fuck yourself.
It's over 70,000, my guy. But again, house, huge expense, of course.
Would you like to know how many copies I could buy myself right now?
I am going to say 2, but you're being responsible and want to eat this week.
Negative.
No.
I need to sell copies of Oblivion.
Alright, well, hopefully you upcharge that shit like every game developer nowadays, because you need it.
Unless you're on PC and have Game Pass, then you just got it for free. Which is how all my friends were playing it on PC.
A lot of people have been telling me go PC gaming for years. Like once you get a PC, you just have to worry about upgrading the components every now and again, and all the games are there. And I hate mouse and keyboard, and I know you can hook up controller and stuff with that, but I hate taking the time to map controls.
Honestly, as someone who's fiddled a little bit with it, and as popular as PC gaming has been, and as much as you are very much not the only one who hates mouse and keyboard, older game, a lot of older games, yes, still do require mouse and keyboard. Like if you want to play Roller Coaster Tycoon, yeah, that's going to be mouse and keyboard. But like everything that's coming out now, like has controller support basically,
That's
especially with how
fantastic.
popular the Steam Deck has been. Like basically everything is getting controller support on PC.
I've been
I
thinking about Steam Deck.
one of my roommates has a gaming PC in his room downstairs, and he literally just hooks up his PS5 controller to it. No special button mapping required. Sometimes it'll show like the Xbox controls as opposed to like the PlayStation controls, but like all the buttons are basically the same layout.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there's times because I was started out as like a PlayStation guy, then I swapped to Xbox for 3 generations, and then went back to PlayStation. So I still mix up X with, uh, well, actually, I guess they're both just X, aren't they? Uh, bad, bad. Well, no, I
Circle,
guess
you mix up circle with
circles,
B.
circle with B. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, isn't that weird? They are both just X buttons on the.
Here's the awful part is Nintendo versus Xbox because it's still ABXY, but they're in a completely different layout. That's what I
Mm,
don't like.
I've never liked the Switch controller. Never liked it. They're too tiny for my man hands.
Pro controller.
Oh
It,
yeah, I got one. I invested in one, and I haven't played my Switch since I got it.
I will say the only thing I basically play on my Switch right now is I'll turn it on from time to time to play the Super Mario 3D All Stars because I don't feel like digging out my N64.
I mean that's valid. I saw that had like 3 games on it, right? It had Galaxy, was it Odyssey?
No,
What did the All
it
Stars
was
one have on it?
64 Sunshine and Galaxy.
Sunshine was what I was thinking of. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Odyssey was the Switch Mario game.
Mm.
And what made me really angry about the 3D All Stars pack upon release and purchase was that the Galaxy still required the motion controls, so you still had to use the Joy-Cons like the Wiimote and the Nunchuck,
Aw.
which makes it unplayable.
I will
Although
say I did like the
arguably,
Wii controls. I
I
really
mean,
like the nunchuck.
I'm sure if you were able to use it, you really liked the way it worked. For
Yeah.
those of us with only one hand, you fucking moron.
Oh, I know exactly what I said. I was giving you ammunition. You're welcome, sir.
Oh, okay.
Uh, but yeah. It was cool. It was innovative. They're like, hey, have 2 controllers instead of one, which I get probably pissed you off.
Well, yeah, like, okay, fine. Like using the Wiimote sideways for like new Super Mario Brothers was fine, but then like all of the good shit required a Wiimote and a nunchuck, and I'm like, I can't do that. And uh, when it came out, well, not when the Wii came out, but before the Wii U came out. So this was probably they were focused more on the 3DS at the time when I was working at GameStop, and we had a Nintendo representative who would come in and like it would be like their job to like talk to us about all of the new Nintendo product and like what Nintendo wants to focus on and like to try and help us sell more Nintendo shit. He's like, "You got any questions for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, why does Nintendo hate handicap people?"
Yeah, the whole time you were explaining that, I'm like, you were just in the back holding up your missing hand, weren't you? Like to make the
I'm
guy
sitting
feel
sitting
bad.
there. Well, you know what's so fun? I don't know. You probably didn't deal with him a whole lot because you worked in the back room
Hmm.
at Target, and I was on the sales floor, um, in electronics for the mobile division.
Hmm.
But like that was the same Nintendo rep who came to that Target store.
Wow. I don't think I ever saw a representative of Nintendo at our store because I didn't think our
Yeah,
store
you were.
was that impressive.
It. They were supposed to go to like every store that sold Nintendo stuff, so they'd have
That's
to
crazy.
throughout whatever their time frame was, hit all the GameStops, hit all the Best Buys, hit all the Targets, hit all the WalMarts.
What a fucking hassle that job must be. That man deserves the salary he's given.
His job was to drive around to different stores and talk about Nintendo. Like,
Yeah, but it's still so much travel. And yeah, you can probably write that off as, job expense, but it's so time consuming.
every job is time consuming, Eric.
No, but no, he's
Consumes.
salary. He's salary though. You know he's salary. If he was getting paid by the hour, they ain't gonna fucking greenlight that shit.
He was getting paid by the hour.
No. All right, so he had 8 hours to go and talk to like probably
Well,
four
he wasn't.
stores
Once
then.
again, I was gonna say it's not. Yeah, he wasn't hitting every store in a fucking day in his area.
Well, that's just good job security then.
Yeah.
Can't fire me until 200 more days. So that's how long it's going to take to get everywhere. Where are you? Are you at the very top?
Yeah, I started on the top since you were starting at the bottom.
How dare you? Well, now I'm going to start in the middle. I don't like the middle. This sucks. I'm going back down.
Yeah, that's why I started at the top. I was like, oh, he's gonna start at the bottom. I'll go to the middle. I'm like, fuck the middle. I hate
the
it here.
middle's
Fuck all of this noise.
the middle's awful.
That's why you'll finish with the bottom. I'll finish with the top, and then we could do the middle together, and it'll be
Well,
less burdensome.
I'm glad both
I've
of our
thought about this.
fetishes can be taken care of at once.
Hold on now. Nobody said anything about that. You can't have me you can't have me taking care of my fetishes on stream.
Well, you take the top.
I know you're planning on stopping streaming, but like this, you want to talk about a
Listen,
channel getting taken down?
we got to go out with
There
a
ain't no appeal
bang, Kev.
process. Well, first off, not my type.
Yeah, fair. Same. Did I say fair? I meant bear. Oh man. So my vacation ended last week. Now I'm looking forward to another one in 3 days, which is nice. I take myself a 4-day weekend, but it isn't all sunshine and cabin rainbows. I've got one of my rooms completely packed up and moved out now. Uh,
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to talk about that. I was wondering where you were in that whole process.
yeah, I mean everyone's gonna be wondering where I am when I pack up my gaming room and don't have access to stream for a little bit. So I figure we might as well get that out now. But yeah, the next room I work on is going to be my streaming room. So in over the next, I don't know, week will be the last time that I stream until I'm in the new
What am I
situation.
standing on? Sorry, go ahead.
So no, you're fine,
I was very confused by what the game was doing to me.
as you should be. It's okay. I just realized I've been on the green nozzle the entire time and wondering why. But I'm going to keep using it because integrity.
I like the yellow nozzle.
Oh, I fell off the level. Okay. Also, breaking immersion. This sand I'm spraying isn't getting wet. Upset.
I mean, that can't be new for you.
Explain.
You used to things around you not getting wet, like women.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'll be moving out in like we got like one more week of streams before I am going to be completely without any devices to stream from, other than my phone, I guess. I guess I could, do a vlog or something, but no one wants to see that.
Bring back Eric tastes.
You know, I still have Eric Builds Bionicle ready to go in the corner over there. We got to do that at some point.
Eric builds Bio Knuckle.
Biocles. Oh man, gotta love the rip-offs that they send you.
It was so funny.
Yeah, hopefully they.
How much of that do you want to talk about before we do it?
I mean, we've talked about it a couple of times. This was supposed to be done around Christmas, and we've never got a chance
It's
to
been
really.
a long time. Yeah, shit just kind of got. The new year happened and shit went fucking sideways for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, we could talk about it. This actually started when we were
Yeah, we were talking about Bionicle on the stream. You were just like, I never liked them. They seemed stupid. I was like, you're stupid.
and I'm like, well, I've never had one. And you're like, fair. It was actually the Warhammer 40K. We were cleaning a guy in a yellow suit who looked like a giant Bionicle. And that's where that whole situation came from. And I'm like, I'm gonna surprise Kev. I'm gonna order an OG Bionicle, and boy, did they not send me the OG Bionicle or any Bionicle for that matter.
I don't like they're all spelled wrong. Some of them don't even have English on the box.
Yeah, both boxes came completely crushed in the mail, so I can't wait to see what's broken in there. It'll be fun, though. I think we'll have a good time tearing it apart while we're putting it together. I can't wait to see how it stacks up to your original Bionicle builds.
Honestly, I'm kind of interested to see how well they did with the ripoff.
Sometimes the ripoff stuff's pretty decent. Most times it is not. But every once in a while I've seen someone say, you know what? This $45 bike from Temu is better than the $450 one I got from Amazon. I've seen it a few times, and I'm hoping we get, you know.
Every once in a while, you'll get a ripoff. I don't feel confident in the Bionicles because Bionicles have been out of print and manufacturing for a long time. But a lot of times when like the Chinese knockoffs are really good, it's because they're being sold by the company that has the contract for the factory. So they just take a bunch of them that would basically be like B grade and then resell them as their own thing.
Okay. Also, can I say, in terms of like rip-offs being better than the original sometimes, have you ever tried Prongles?
No.
Way better than Pringles. Tasty as hell.
I find a lot of the no-name or off-brand snacks are usually just as good, if not better. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what store it was, although growing up, it was probably Aldi. Um, they have their own, like, version of Oreos. And, like, that's what I grew up with. And I got old enough to be to the point in, like, my late teens, early 20s, where I could go to the store and buy my own name brand Oreos and be like, huh, I don't like these.
You were so like the communion wafers at like church for years, and then you go and you actually taste the good shit, and you're like, nah, not as good, not as good. Like your tastes have been like destroyed. Anyway, hi Johnny, what's up, my guy? Happy weekend to you. Yeah, I've been there. It's why authentic, like good, from what I've been told, good tasting Mexican tacos just don't taste good to me. I prefer that horrible Taco Bell taste to what I know is fresher, better ingredients, but for some reason my stupid monkey brain just, chemicals, I love this. I can't help it.
So is it the cilantro that you don't like on like a traditional street taco?
I'm sorry, what was that? What were you saying?
You
I was
were you were talking about
Yeah. I was talking about tacos.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was asking, is it the cilantro in like the authentic tacos that make you don't like it?
It might be like I'm gonna be honest. I never taste soap, but I do taste an overwhelming flavor that I'm not used to. So that might be it.
It could also be the like the corn masa tortilla that goes in the street tacos.
I will say I've never liked corn tortillas. I like flour tortillas. I've tried a lot of times. It's just the oiliness of the meat usually just destroys it before because I'm a slow eater. It just
Right.
destroys the shell before I can really eat my taco, and it just ruins the experience for me.
No, I'm not talking about like these are soft shell corn, like they're corn flour tortillas. They're
Oh,
not hard.
interesting, interesting. I'm used to like the bready tacos, like
Yeah,
soft
with the
tacos from Taco Bell. I didn't know that
yeah
they were
the
still
wheat
corn.
flour. No, yeah. So they're different.
Oh, okay.
Like they're still soft, but they're made with corn flour instead of wheat flour, like the ones from Taco Bell. The
That
ones from
that
Taco Bell
might be
are
it.
made with wheat flour.
Yeah, that might actually be it then, because yeah, I've just like I like corn as like a standalone thing, but I've never really enjoyed it as like a shell. Like I don't even like Frito chips really. Like Doritos are sometimes hit or miss based on
Oh, I
how
love Fritos.
how the chip is. Like I used to really like Fritos, and then I realized I really like the salt that's on these Fritos. I don't even like the Fritos. I just like what they got going on. I just like what they're wearing. And then I've actually found myself just sucking off Fritos and then just
Just eat
like
Fritos the way Markiplier eats Takis.
I was about to make that. I was about to make that reference. Yes, exactly. Just yeah.
That was so wild when he uploaded the videos of him eating air quotes eating the Takis. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That was a real power move right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, Amy looks at this and like, that's my man.
Oh man, let's see what Johnny's been saying here. YouTube does its hardest to fight ad blockers, but it gets worse and worse at notifying me of streams. Sorry about that, man. It's okay. I didn't even know what time we were really going to do this. Me
It
and
wasn't
Kevin
even
were,
decided until last minute that the stream was going to happen.
yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to stream with, like, literally on Friday, I streamed, and I'm like, yeah, Sunday should be me and Kevin, probably power washing. And then I just didn't talk to you at all about it. I'm just like, yeah, he'll be there. He'll probably be there.
No, you messaged me like, do you want a power wash on Sunday? Do I want to? Yes. Will I be able to? I don't know yet.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, he'll figure that out probably by Sunday. And lo and
Because I
behold,
wasn't sure. I wasn't sure when my bed frame was going to get delivered, and like tearing down the old bed and cleaning up everything and moving everything out of the room so I could take the mattress out so I could build the new bed frame in the bedroom and then move the mattress in. Like it was a good 5 hour process after it got delivered.
bro, I ordered when I got my bed frame, I built mine, and it took me like a week. It took me a week to build my bed frame. It was like an $1,100 bed frame, and it came with like a bunch of drawers and shit. But I bought it off of Amazon, and I love this thing. I love this shit. But that box took me forever to drag through the house to the back room.
I got mine off Amazon too, but it was $60 because
So
it's just a
1,460 copies, Kev. Hey, you know what? I will be honest, since I've gotten a lot more frugal, there was no way in hell I would spend that much money. However, I will say I've had this bed now for 3 years, and it has not even buckled. So, good construction, good materials, worth it. There are some
oh,
things I'm fine splurging on, especially if they're like necessary. And
right.
that's one of them. That's one of them. Not knocking you at all. I'm sure yours is great. We'll find out in a week. I'm going to check in on you. You'll probably be on the floor. I hope that's not the case.
It's basically just a straight up like metal, like reinforced metal frame, no extra frills or anything. It's just a platform bed frame made out of steel.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, mine was made
There's
out
like
of
no
bamboo.
drawers, no headboard, no footboard, just a bunch of metal bars that I had to screw together.
Okay, well, I mean, hey, a metal frame is a sturdy frame. I got a bamboo one, so I definitely didn't need to go that crazy with it, but it matched the aesthetics of the room, which was, wood. Probably should have
Wood.
chosen something like oak, but bamboo, really nice, fun material. Got a bunch of built-in drawers all around it, cubbies for storage. I'm like, this thing is legit. I think it was called like Bali or something. I forget the brand. But yeah, like I said, it took me a fucking week to put together. So I spent that week sleeping on my couch, like
Well,
while I was putting it
until the
together.
bed frame got delivered, I was sleeping on that broken bed frame. I was sleeping on an incline.
Oh, you didn't even take the couch? You just went straight bed
There's no
frame?
couch.
You didn't even sleep in a sleeping bag on the floor?
I don't own a sleeping bag, and there's no room on the floor. My living space is super duper tiny.
You don't have a tatami mat?
First off, fuck you. That's not even funny. What do you mean you aren't drinking from pure crystal? What is this
Bro,
solo cup of which you speak?
when I get my own house,
I
I'm
drink only from the
absolutely
purest platinum goblets.
you're not my friend.
What do you mean microfiber? How many thread count as that Egyptian cotton?
If it's anything less than 6,000, I don't want it.
Bro, I don't even think this shit had a thread count. I got it for fucking free.
Man, talking to you makes me sad.
Being me makes me sad.
But Kevin, you are my friend. Though we come from different walks of life. Me, the entitled
Very
path,
different.
and you, the I'm struggling for survival path. I think we can somehow find a happy medium and just be okay.
You're like, I'm saving for a house. I'm like, I'm selling my plasma to buy groceries.
Dude, that's so fucking extreme.
You're just like, I could buy you 10,000 copies. You're just like, it's over $70,000. Like, so you're telling me you could pay off the entirety of my debt twice over right now? You could change my entire fucking life.
I could, but then I'd have to live even worse of a life, like
I'm
you
not.
do.
I'm not. You still have $35,000 in the bank, which I've never had more than like $2,000 in my
Can
bank account
can I
at any
just
given time.
can I be real with you though? Without that overtime, that is how much I make a year. So I have struggled. We I have struggled to, to I'm yeah, like I said, man. Remember, you were really sad for me when I said that. I buy a pizza and I eat the middle, and then the next day I eat the crust.
Yeah, because
Like
especially because you don't need to do that.
you got to cut corners where you can, my friend.
You don't cut corners on nutrition and food.
Bro, you're talking as though I've had nutrition in the past. Come on now. If there's a Twinkie in front of me, I'll eat it. If there's a salad in front of me, I'll let you eat it with a nice vinaigrette and some
It's sad because
croutons.
these are self-imposed. Because I know it's self-imposed rules.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. It's not cutting corners; it's saving corners for
You're just
later.
like, I
You're
need
right,
to
Johnny.
save $2,000 a month, and I'm like, I wish I made $2,000 a month.
All right, but that's also working 68-hour work weeks. The bring home pay on a month of 68-hour work weeks is $4,400. And of that, 4,000 of it goes right into the bank.
I fucking wish, bro. I
I,
wish I was making that a month.
I mean, and that's like I still have payments and stuff. It sucks, and that's why you got a second job. You got to
What's
have
your
a side
second job?
hustle. I work at Home Depot.
Do you really?
Yeah, hello driver.
Okay, I didn't know you were working two jobs now.
Yeah.
When that start?
About November last year.
Oh, okay.
It's not like an everyday thing. I only do it on like I think like 2 days a week, sometimes three if they ask. It's just just side stuff. I mean, that's how you get by nowadays. You need two jobs minimum to pay for anything on your own. Especially, me and you go in the manly single lifestyles that we are. We don't have that dual income bullshit. We don't got that
I wish I could find a fucking
girl on the
side job.
side. I also thought about getting another job at like a fast food place just so I could have access to cheaper food for one of my meals. For as sad as that sounds, I'm like, I don't even care how crappy it is. I don't even care how crappy I got paid. If I can take care of one of my meals, that's worth it. Now that being said, I did work at Sbarro's for like half a year and I gained 100 pounds, so I got to be careful what I bring home. Gotta
Was this
love
very
working at the
recently as
mall.
well?
No, that was my technically first job ever that I didn't get paid under the table. I'm not going to talk about the place of the first job that I got paid under the table, but let's just say I got to work with unsafe equipment on really cool cars. I got to shoot decals off a car with a heat gun. That was fun.
Mm.
Coolest thing? Well, actually, if I talk about what car it was, people could find out where it was. Let's just say that I got to work on some NASCARs, and that was really cool.
It was the auto spa, wasn't it?
Like I said, I cannot confirm or deny
Why?
because they paid me under the table. The tax people can come after them. I don't want that.
How long? First of all, they come after you. Second of all, how long
Uh,
ago was this?
I mean, I was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, it's bro. Statute of limitations is over. We're in our fucking 30s.
Yeah, well, they also said people weren't going to have to worry about their student debts right now, and that came back. So rules can change, my friend. However, I did
Oh,
get to
I'm
work
just
with
ignoring my
Meepo.
student debt.
Man, you and everyone else doesn't go away. As unfair as I think those rates are, and how predatory that shit is, at the end of the day, you still signed on the dotted line and used that money. You should pay it back. Now, I don't think there should be any interest attached to that, and I think that more people would actually be worried about paying it if it wasn't. It's like I borrowed this much, I should pay this much, and I am in full support of that. But I'm also in full support of paying your dues. Lannister
I
said it
would
best.
I would argue that I was taken advantage of. Things were not fully explained to
I
me.
100% believe you on that because that is
I
exactly
was
what.
lied to. I was molested.
Fucking. All right, can we be real for a second here? You're gonna
Yep.
fucking you're gonna fucking tell me that you were actually molested or just figuratively? molested because I'm jealous. Anyway,
Do-
continue.
I was gonna say, do you want? Do, do you want the real answer?
I mean, I don't know anymore. How's that top going for you? Bottom here.
You're aware of some of my extracurricular proclivities.
God
That
damn,
usually comes along with some sort of trauma.
God damn. Let's check chat. How's chat doing? Happy fun chat. Let's see what's going on in
Is anybody
Chatville.
still here?
Yes. Oh, Johnny, you only gained like 12 pounds during the pandemic? Man, I don't even want to talk about how bad I was.
I lost weight during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't sell your plasma for bread.
I was also. Here's the thing. I hated T-Mobile, but like T-Mobile paid decently.
Well, that's good.
And it wasn't actually like T-Mobile proper. It was a T-Mobile retail partner. And it's fine. All of the higher ups were doing coke,
Man, they.
and I don't
Well,
mean
yeah.
a cola.
Okay. That's a move. Just breaking it out in the break room while people are eating their sandwiches.
Oh, it wasn't in the break room. It was in the bathroom. But everyone kind of, if you come out of the bathroom and you're just like, and you're like really grabbing at your nose, like, bro, everyone knows what's going on.
Oh, is that how I look? Sometimes I get the snivels, and I'll like rub my nose and stuff while I'm on my high-low, and I wonder if people think I'm doing coke.
Well, I'm saying it's like just directly coming out of the bathroom, like you weren't doing it before, like you had no. There's also quite a bit else that goes to it. Like there's definitely an attitude change.
Ah, don't you need like a lighter or something for that? I don't know how drugs work.
No, well, I mean, if you're doing crack, you would need a lighter, but
Oh, that's crack. That would make more sense
which
in a bathroom.
and crack is made with cocaine, but like
What's even
it's not
harder?
just cocaine proper. Yeah.
Whoa. You're expanding my mind, man. Like I don't know anything about
You've not
drugs.
I bro, you've watched R-rated movies. You had to have seen somebody just like snort a line of white powder at some
No,
point in an
I,
R-rated film.
bro, no. I've seen that in Family Guy. Like,
Yeah, that's coke.
yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah. And then Cookie Monster was in the bathroom with a lighter and some cookie dough on a spoon, which I assume that was crack.
Well, so that could be either crack or heroin.
I thought heroin was injected.
No, you could smoke heroin as well.
Bro, blowing my mind right now. Like a sushi glory hole, dude.
Wait till you find out what a non-sushi glory hole is, Eric.
They have those? What comes through the hole? What if you don't put sushi through the hole? What goes through the? Whoa! Wait, we got another comment.
Has the stream been taken down yet?
No. No. I did see Saba's. I got 2 comments through on her stream. I saw it. It was awesome. I'm highlighted in the debut.
That model, holy crap, dude.
It's got some life to it, doesn't it?
She had to have spent easy, like,
4K.
6 figures on that.
Really? You think it was more?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna. To be fair, I don't know how much it costs for tracking.
Well, that's the thing. It's like not just the design itself, but like all of the animations and the rigging.
And the
Like
accessories.
those could get mega expensive, and like with as high quality as that was, and as in depth and detailed the animations are. Forget the model itself. The animations, like, I would say that could. It's probably not this, but like I would not be surprised to find out that that was something like 30 grand.
Well, the number one ex VTuber in the world better have that, right?
Well, on
I
YouTube,
mean, you know. Also, let's read this.
Iron
Apparently,
Mouse is
Johnny.
still number one on Twitch, and I think I don't know if that's a one-to-one comparison between YouTube and Twitch.
What? You must be snorting China cat. I remember one time I was making a meme for some friends and involved the mention of a China cat and snorting. Johnny, that's wild. Anyway, that's a dirty dish. Kevin, you haven't been doing anything, have you? I see you up there at the top. I'm looking right at you. What are you doing?
I'm trying to clean the feed horn.
Get
Feed
your
horn's cleaned.
pink ass through that sushi glory hole.
You want to see my pink through the glory hole?
There it is. I can't
You want
zoom,
me to
but
dangle the dingle?
I can see it. All right, what on this railing isn't clean? What?
We'll find out why they call me Lieutenant Deputy Dangle.
I've heard of Deputy Diane. Oh, I didn't clean the outer wall. Man, I'm slacking. Oh, this is going to be a whole process. Oh no. Do I have to clean these rocks? I do not. Oh boy. Alright, we got to make this into segments or I'm going to go crazy. Alright. So that's going to be.
So,
One
rewinding back to
segment.
this semi-depressing money talk, if I can.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why
There
not?
is there is good news. I had an interview last week
Congrats.
for a city job. It's gonna be like,
Oh,
if I
damn.
get it, it's gonna be like an extra $5 or $6 an hour more than I make now,
That's great.
with benefits and everything. And I had a
That's even better.
buddy put in a referral for me because he works there, and he was saying that because I used to work with them where I'm working now at the credit union,
Hmm.
and he was saying that even like their health benefits with the city are a lot better than the credit union. The credit union like health benefits are actually pretty decent. I just don't have enough money to meet the deductible, so I don't go to the doctor.
Ah. Well, allow me to tell you my secret. I haven't been to the doctor in 15 years, and I'm still fine to my knowledge.
I got one free checkup a year with my current insurance, so I just did that, and the office visit and everything was free, but I ended up having to pay like $8 for the blood work,
Ah. I
which
will. All right,
basically
I know,
told me
Johnny.
everything I already know. High blood pressure. Be careful, don't die.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to be a little bit better. Like I've pretty much stopped drinking pop. Like anytime I go out now, I just get a glass of water. I drink water a lot. And I gotta say, I'm pretty sure my kidneys are really happy. Like I ain't pissing syrup anymore, which is great. And yes,
Oh yeah,
Johnny, I know it's not good. I know it's not good. I did get. All right, so when I don't go to get like physicals, I do still like I did still go get like blood work done just to make sure everything was good there. And everything was fine. I'm just deficient in vitamin D. But I think most everyone is.
I take a vitamin D supplement every morning.
I tried. They gave me like 4 pills, and they were so big, I just didn't want them. Now, if they were fed to
Okay,
me through a sushi glory hole, I might have tried it. But
the I get mine over the counter from like Target, and they're tiny.
yeah, I was given these big, giant blue bastards that would make fish pills blush. And I don't know, they gave me a giant ass pill bottle for 4 pills in it. Okay, it was 4 goddamn pills. Like, take one of these every week for a
Yeah,
month.
the vitamin
I'm
D
like, oh,
supplement. I'd have to check to see what because the one I get over the counter is actually a pretty high dose.
dosage.
I think
Yeah.
it's I think it's the highest dose that you can take without a prescription.
Yeah, well, mine was prescripted. So this thing was massive, dude. I'm like, I can't. This is like an Easter egg. I can't swallow this.
Like, do you remember what like the units were that they
I
prescribed?
I wish I did. I do not. I just
Yeah,
know that it was about the size of like a fish oil pill.
yeah, because these things are the vitamin D tablets that I take are they're pretty small,
I think I could do that. Although I have been like
and then
going
you could
out
just
for
take
more
like maybe
walks.
like two or three of them.
Oh, to like supplement the dosage. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because I have been going out and getting more sunlight now, which is nice. Like I've been doing more stuff outside.
as
Um,
have I for the most part when my on my days off. Although today has not really been one of those days.
I did go outside for a bit today. I went. I had some breakfast with my dad. That was nice. We helped move. He helped me move with his truck some of my bigger furniture out of here. So one of my rooms is completely cleared out now. And we went to get Coney Island. It was nice. I bought him breakfast as a thank you. He never lets me pay for anything. He's like, you got to be saving your money. I'm like, I'm saving my money. He's like, you're not doing it fast enough. I'm like, I'm sorry. I disappoint you, Dad.
I like I like how your dad is like you gotta save money to buy a new place, but also you need to live with me I'm sick.
Yeah. Well,
So like,
yeah.
which is it?
Yeah. He's telling me the things a good father should tell me. Well, you know, he's keeping me
He's also
rounded.
traumatizing you into only eating fucking pizza crusts.
No, no, no. He doesn't tell me to do that. I do that of my own volition because I take things to
Right, because he's
extreme.
telling you you need to save more money when you're already saving an incredible amount of money, more than I would argue on almost anybody in our age range.
Yeah. Like there are people that make six figures that don't save and put away as much as like I do. So, and that's why my goal is to retire a multimillionaire. And to do that, these are some extremes, especially since I got into this mindset way too late in the game. Way too late, man. Like I still need to come up with 7K to throw into a Roth IRA for this year because 7K is the max you can, put into it.
Okay, put some of that 70 in it. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, no, I need that. All right, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. So that 70K I got is helping me build interest to get to 100K.
But an IRA also earns interest. I work at a bank.
Yes, yes, it
So what do you have, like an
does.
annuity?
It does earn interest, but it's already, it's not that it's pre-tax, it's
So,
that I can't touch it till I'm 65, and I want to have like more liquidity than that in my account in case, something happens. It's what I call my emergency fund. I have in that account right now enough to last 3 years without needing a job, which is great. And if I don't touch it, then every month I have what's called a high yield savings account, which grants me a couple $100 just in interest. And
what's your rate on that?
5%.
Okay. Yeah, that's a really
So
good rate, actually.
so as long as
That's better than some CDs.
yeah, oh yeah. Are you kidding? And it's more liquidity. There's no fee you have to pay for accessing it. You can access it any time. I highly recommend high yield savings accounts. But the problem is you need so much money to open one up. I think
Yeah, you got to keep usually a pretty high minimum balance.
yeah, minimum balance 25K for the bank I'm at just to open the account. So again, it's really hard to get started, but once you do, if you make that interest just work for you and live below the means, like the goal is early retirement for me, honestly.
See, I've just accepted the fact that it's we're never going to be able to retire.
I mean, that's most everyone's mindset, yeah. And that's a very terrifying and real thing. The hardest part was getting started with it.
Bro, I can't even get started. What do you mean?
Do you
Oh.
actually like wanna try to find some extra wiggle room with finances? I realize like we have very different situations, and you don't have as access to the amount of hours that I do to work to really do this. But you work at a credit union, like they haven't given you any any tips or support ideas. I mean,
I
other than
mean,
don't ever get credit. like, like,
yeah, I mean the problem is like damage is already done.
yeah,
Learned that lesson too late.
yeah. Anyway,
And
sorry to be
then
a
I
real
pay a little
bummer
bit
this
off, and then
stream.
I don't pay a little bit off, and then something happens, and my only option is to put it on fucking credit.
It is a vicious cycle. Yeah. And yes, Johnny, my dad, best advice he ever gave me. Only half of the advice that I needed, but the best advice he ever gave me was if you don't have it in your bank account, don't put it on a credit card. If you can't pay it off, you don't need it. Don't buy it. You can't afford it. And what he also should have said was live below your means. Meaning, if I bring home $18 a day, don't spend 22 of it. Because, man, did I find myself using quite a bit more for a certain amount of time. And then I ended that real quick. But yeah, I lived by those words, and unless I had that money in my bank account to pay that statement off every month, damn the points. I guess it's also nice that I'm very fucking lazy because I've never once cared about credit card points because I've never redeemed a credit card point, even though I'm sure I've had them. So I've never gotten stuck in that trap of spending just a little bit more for a few more points to go the distance on a vacation or something. But yeah, living below your means is a huge part of that. And yeah, I take it way too extreme. I should be eating, a more balanced diet rather than like a pizza today and the rest of that pizza another day or whatever, but
Well, I think it's fine to like splurge and buy a pizza and then basically eat and reheat that same pizza throughout the week. But to eat the body of the pizza and then just reheat and eat the crust another day is that is a whole different level of
I mean,
savagery that
what
needs to
is
be addressed.
it would be no different than you like saving breadsticks for another day though, you know?
Right, but then you're just eating a breadstick for a meal.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. There's not much like it's just starches. I get it. Carbs ain't that bad.
No, but even the Asian countries eat more than just rice.
Oh, you've reminded me. I want to get a rice cooker. Like that's one thing I have not splurged on that I would absolutely use the shit out of. I would have rice for just about every meal if I could. It wouldn't be just straight
When's
rice.
your birthday?
Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be just straight rice though.
When's your
You know,
birthday?
you'll know when my birthday is because you'll be coming to play whirly ball with me again this year.
So it's in the future.
It was in the yes, the distant future of 2027.
I mean, it's still up, like it hasn't happened already.
No, it hasn't happened yet. No, my birthday's in
Okay,
August.
okay. I have your birthday present already.
What?
Yeah,
Is it a rice cooker?
yeah. I got two rice cookers
There's
as
no,
as gifts,
there's no fucking way.
bro. You're gonna be so excited.
What do you get the
One,
friend
fr-
who has everything? A rice cooker.
yeah. I had a friend who was just like, he was talking about wanting a rice cooker. I got him a rice cooker. I know he likes anime. I'll get him a Naruto themed rice cooker.
Yo, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, hi. Welcome to my level.
And then I got a regular non-Naruto themed rice cooker from somebody else. So
Dude, that's amazing. I'm
I
actually
have a Naruto rice cooker that's just sitting in a box and been doing nothing since December.
that is insane, bro.
As far as I'm aware, I don't think I even ever opened the box.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. Eric's next vlog, rice cooker unboxing. Itadaki
Ruining rice
masu,
cookers.
motherfuckers. Yes, and in the next episode, Eric tastes burnt rice. Let's go.
Next episode of Eric Taste, we just start replacing the water with different liquids in the rice cooker.
Oh my god. Patron rice.
Definitely stealing this from another YouTuber. I definitely watched this video within the last week or so.
Wait,
But
what?
they didn't make Patron rice. They made Malort rice.
I don't I don't even know what malort is. It sounds like a slur of some kind. What is malort?
It is a very very bitter liqueur. It's made with like
Oh,
what wormwood and gentian root.
ginseng or ginseng? Ginseng.
Gen no, gentian root, not ginseng. It's a different thing.
Gen you didn't even wipe your feet? You didn't even Wow. Wow, Kev.
I didn't make
Okay.
it more dirty. It's fine.
All right, whatever. I'll clean the steps. Are you spraying me? Oh,
That's what you get for being a sassy Kathy.
all right. I'll accept it. Accept my fate.
You get a shower, free bathing.
Yo, can I just say I felt I felt really bad. Apparently, I have not been with this new warm weather and getting sweaty moving furniture. Apparently, I gained a bit of an odor. To which Nicole came back here and was like, "You smell like BO. Take a bath." I'm like, oh, "That is the," because I like pride myself on not smelling like being a bigger guy and always taking care of that. And I'm like, it was
Wait,
the most heartening, disheartening thing I'd heard was that I smell. I'm like, oh no, because I didn't
wait,
smell it at all on me.
do you not shower and wear deodorant?
No, I do, but I didn't shower since moving furniture and getting sweaty this morning. So I was just sitting back here playing a video game, and Nicole walks back here and is like, "Bleh." I'm like, no. I immediately took a shower,
Haha, you're
and
gross.
yeah, you got to be careful when it's really hot out, man.
I mean, I know I can get stinky. I'm usually pretty on top of things. I don't ever really let it get to the point where it's atrocious. And if I do, it's because I haven't had anything to do and I've stayed home 3 days in a row.
Oh
Like I didn't
fuck.
have anywhere to go or anything to do, and eventually I'll stretch and be like, "Oh, time for it's bedtime."
Yeah, but the worst part is normally I can tell if I'm giving off a stink. I couldn't fucking tell at all today. It was like it didn't work. My nose didn't work or something.
Oh, you got that anosmia still.
It was horrible because I went out to eat breakfast with my dad. I'm like, have I smelled like this all day? Oh no.
I imagine your dad would have said something.
He also
Although maybe
smells.
not.
He's an
Your
old
dad was a
man.
tradesman. Yeah, I was gonna say he was also a tradesman. So,
Yeah, he can't even shower himself anymore. He has to dab himself with a cloth. He's at that age in life.
see, at that point, just take me out.
All right, calm down now. I don't need the inheritance that
That's not
bad.
even. That's not even like depression. That's just. That is literally like. That is quality of life over quantity of life.
But he does it to himself though. He doesn't want assisted living or care. Which until I move in, oh boy.
Yeah, you are the assisted living, my guy. Hate to
Yeah,
break it to you.
yeah. So how's Skyrim going for you? Other than like, have you ever beaten the main quest line of Skyrim?
I've never beaten the main. I've never done any of like the major quest lines,
Same.
except for the Civil War. That's the only major
Yeah,
quest line I've completed.
I think that was the last thing I did.
I've never fully completed the Dark Brotherhood. I've never fully completed the College of Winterhold. I've never fully completed the Thieves Guild, which is actually what I'm working on right now.
Hey Tony, what's up, my guy? Yeah, the Thieves Guild story is really good. I've done that one, and I've done the Dark Brotherhood line before. And I've done the college actually, but I've never done the main quest line of Skyrim, which is
I
crazy.
think I got. I mean, I've seen it just from like I know the main story of Skyrim from watching Let's Players and streamers.
Johnny asks, which side do you pick in the Civil War, Kev?
I mean, back in the day when it like first came out on PS3 and Xbox 360, before I knew more about the lore of Tamriel, because that was my first Elder Scrolls game. I never played Oblivion or Morrowind or anything like that. So
Morrowind was my first one.
Skyrim was my first introduction into the Elder Scrolls world.
That's cool.
So I sided with the Nords, and now I
Hell
don't
yeah.
do that.
Hell yeah, the racists of Skyrim.
I didn't know that at the time.
You're either Nord or you're out. Have you ever seen what's called the Elder Scribbles? It's a parody um, of Skyrim, like all animated.
I have not. I
Okay,
was like
Kev,
trying to think, like
we are
trying
going
to
to
access
have
the
to.
mind box.
We are going to
Bro,
have
we
to
have
sit
so
down and
much
watch
stuff.
it.
We have so much stuff to watch.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Once I'm out, we'll marathon it. We'll do a marathon of things to watch. Yeah, we still have to watch Shangri-La season 2 and The King's Avatar. I still haven't seen all of season 2 of that yet. I can't stop going back to solo leveling, man. And I recently got back into My Hero.
Ah!
Dude, that's
I
why I'm
fell.
down here now. I landed in front of a dirty wall and I just started spraying. I'm like, whatever.
I got jump scared.
But yeah, there's literally an episode of so they call it the Senile Scribbles instead of the Elder Scrolls, which is really funny. I like the play on words there.
Hmm.
Um, and there is a scene where they're like talking about both of the sides of the war, and like if you want to take it up the ass by the town board, you join the lame cloaks or something like that, or the Empire. And like, oh, you could fuck your sister and join the Stormcloaks. They get really real with that shit. Like, what's your pitch? Hey there, little girl, let me trade your dolly for a sword. It's just really good. Oh yeah, Johnny, that series is gold. I love it. And it makes fun of the source material as well as like, oh man, it's so good. We'll watch it one day, Kev. We'll watch it.
Man, why? Why is there all of this dirt here?
Well, Kev, we are
I
playing
hate the
Powerwash
dirt.
Simulator. Hey, Kev, I hate
I
to.
hate the dirt.
Hey, Kev, why don't you look out into the
We
distance and
must
tell me what you see?
exterminate the dirt. I don't wanna.
Kev, what if you had to clean this entire place?
No, I can't. If I look out over the edge and I see a beautiful sunset, I'll come.
Oh, damn. That's what I'm
So I
looking
need
at
to,
right now.
I need to just stop edging me. I'm trying to clean. I'm trying to exterminate the dirt. I don't want to come.
Whoa. Kevin, get off the roof.
Do what now?
Get off the roof.
What do you mean?
Get off the roof.
Why do you want me to get off?
I've got cupcakes.
Why does everybody want me to get off? I don't want to get off. Oh yeah, hold on.
Okay, cool. Oh, there he goes. You don't gotta be by me.
I
The sun's in that direction, bro. You're not even looking at it.
don't care. All I needed was the beautiful gradient.
Oh, okay, cool. We call that pale gray.
No, it's called a gradient. It goes from like yellow to blue, with all the shades in between. This vent is still dirty.
Is that our RV? Oh yeah, that was a good line. Have you ever played the DLC for Skyrim?
Nope,
There's
never
like-
touched any of the DLC.
Oh, okay. Well, that line is lost to him, Johnny. It's fine. Are you on top of me?
It worked perfectly to get the top of the vent.
Okay. Shit! He's moving! Come here and let me ride you!
No, I don't want to come.
Just gotta time this. Damn it!
Don't jump where I am, jump where I'm going to be.
He's right. Huh?
It's like Space
Shit.
Invaders.
Boop, boop.
Just start doing real wide sweeps now.
This is why I wasn't good at Pong. Bro, get that stream out from my head. Alright, this thing is like almost done. You would love Pong, you basic bitch. I'm talking to Tony.
I mean, I
That
don't
game
have
is
strong
not
feelings
fun.
about Pong
That-
one way or the other.
Pong is not fun, Tony. Pong is what you play when you have to settle.
Let me guess, you were using the green nozzle on the on this grate here.
I will not confirm or deny because I don't remember.
Well, based on all of the little glowing bits when I was trying to check the wall that
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing all over the grate.
Yep. You can draw your own conclusion. Okay, that's cool. All right, I think the center bit's good. Hell yeah!
Whee!
Right
Do-
up
do
into
we have a-
this.
Do we have a portable ladder anywhere?
Yeah, it's called that big ass one in the distance over there. We're gonna have to ride this baby around for miles.
Talking about the scaffolding because I'm meant a ladder.
Shit, I'm locked with it in my hand and I can't place it out. Take this from me! Oh,
I can't
God.
because I
God
can't.
damn it! Well, I have to come out here to
You
drop
have
it.
to set it
Everything's-
down.
It's red.
I know you have to set it
Oh.
down before I can pick it up.
Okay, cool.
Well, now you're on it, so I can't
Yeah.
pick it up.
Well, now I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Don't
spray
forget to
this.
get the underside of the hand railing.
We don't think about that.
I'm thinking about it because the game says it's not finished.
Well, then why don't you finish it off, and I'll start
Because-
working the underside.
Because I'm working
here.
on the elevation drive.
That sounds like a gnarly trick on a skateboard. And next, we're pulling out the final solution.
Whoa, Eric's hitting Nazi jokes out here.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You know what? I'm willing to believe that the people who own McDonald's are fascists.
I haven't been to McDonald's in a while. But I'm assuming their food is still overpriced and just acceptable.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like when McDonald's had the dollar menu, it was a different situation. The dollar menu is dead, which means
It's now
I
the
don't go to
value meal.
McDonald's anymore.
It's the value meal now. Value menu. Yeah, I feel like everyone has stopped going. There are so many videos about people who have finally woken up from the Matrix and realized we're getting ripped off.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand the price of beef in as a whole skyrocketed during the pandemic and
Hmm.
never really fully recovered. So like
Yeah,
I understand, but like
but the fact of the
one
matter
meal shouldn't be
is,
$15 at McDonald's.
yes,
Like I can go to a full sit down restaurant and pay $15 with tip and get a much better meal and
and
experience.
it includes tip. Yeah, so you're helping someone out, which is great. Which is why I eat out once a week and I give my business to a local Mexican restaurant.
Says the man who doesn't like tacos.
Fuck. Yeah, I love tacos, especially on $2 Taco Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to have to take you to this place sometime, Kev. What are you doing next Thursday?
I've been to Mr. Miguel's.
What are you doing Thursday? Because I'll
Working.
be there. Oh, okay.
They have multiple locations.
Fair enough, but I like mine. I'm
I like mine as well.
Yeah, I walk in the door because I go there every week, and they're like, "Your table's right over there. We'll be right out with a Pepsi." I'm like, "Awesome!" Like, they know my fucking order, so it takes me 6 minutes before I've got food in front of me. Because I have a budget and I stick to it every week. I'm like, "This is what I can afford. This is what I will be getting every single time I'm here." $14. Awesome. Here's a 20. Have a great day. That's what I do. I go in with a $20
It's
bill,
perfect.
slap it down. I'm like, here's a $5-6 tip. Bam. And with that, I get two tacos. I get an order of street corn, a Pepsi, and some chips and salsa that are delicious.
Yeah, I got one place over by me that I go to whenever I can, and I've got my waitress there,
Yes.
and she knows me by name. But I'm so fucking all over the place that there's no like I'm gonna have your food order and everything in for you because it's like no, I want something different today.
Oh no, that's fair. That you're not a psychopath like I am.
Yeah,
I get the same order
and
every day. And yeah, I am
it
reading what you're
is
saying, Johnny. Don't
yeah.
worry.
It's a sports bar and they have a very large rotating craft beer selection.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So she knows to bring me the draft menu.
See, there you go. There's a little bit of
Yeah, there's that. It's
familiarity.
like which one of these do you want to try, Kev?
That's great. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to go Trident for this.
Well, I forget that's an attachment.
Yeah, it's still hard to hit these.
No, I'm just using the extension.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I haven't been using that. I'm using basic shit.
You're using the stub gun.
Yeah. Hold on.
Nice.
Yep, I'm
God damn
using
it!
the stub gun. What happened?
I'm trying to position myself to get some of this dirt, but I keep falling off of where I
Yeah,
am.
that happens. Oh, hit it right in the crev. Look at that. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Have you talked to Rev recently?
I said Krev.
I know, but it made me think of Rev, so I asked the question.
No, I haven't. Rev, well, I mean, I played with her maybe a couple months ago, but me and Rev haven't really talked for like a year before that, even. Rev is very to herself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tony, you're missing out, but someone like you, I don't think has the attention span for an Elder Scrolls game.
Or it might be just perfect because he can just run around and get lost wherever.
Yeah, I guess there's two sides to that.
There's always something going on and to explore in that game.
If
That
you've got
like the short
ADHD,
attention
it's
span.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's why I've never beaten the main storyline.
Oh, 100%. I have I don't know if it's ADHD or what, but whatever the thing is in my brain that makes it so like I just keep like, oh, I'm bored with this. It's time to create a new character and do the same like six starter quests over again in
But
a different
now I'm a
skin.
mage and hot.
But now I'm a lizard person instead of a weirdo cat man. And
You
now I'm a
know,
regular man. And now I'm a lady. And now I'm a lizard lady.
and now I can breathe underwater.
That's the lizard man.
Yep. And I
The
got that
Argonians
because
can breathe
I
underwater, and the Khajiit can see in the dark.
yeah, I got really terrified during one of the well, you said you haven't completed it yet, but there's a thief quest in which you're just submerged underwater as part of the Thieves Guild thing. And I'm like, I hated every bit of this because I got lost while I was underwater. I couldn't find my way to the surface, and I drowned 2 times. I'm like, I am choosing an Argonian
Even
for
with
my
the
next
potions of
playthrough.
water breathing.
I'm not a proud man. I never use potions, Kev. I never use those potions. I sell them for money, and yes, I know I should be using those potions, but I always sell them. The only potions I keep on hand are like health and maybe one or two magica potions.
I use the health potions. I sell all the magic potions. Sell all the stamina potions. I use the health potions. I use the potions of fortify sneak. The potions of invisibility. I would use the potions of water breathing, but I'm playing an Argonian right now, so I don't need them.
Very true. So you're very much in the if the game gives it, I'm going to take advantage of it camp.
If it fits my playstyle, absolutely. Now that
Hmm.
being said, if I was just playing like a sword and board character, like or just like a heavy armor two-handed weapon guy, yeah, sneak potions are all going into the garbage, and I'm probably only gonna keep the health potions.
That's fair.
But if I know that I'm gonna need to be underwater, there was something else I wanted to say about this. I don't fucking remember. Oh, fucking goddamn it! I remember now.
Okay.
Have you seen the videos of the guy who's making um Dagoth companion mod for Skyrim?
I have never heard anything about. I don't even know what that is.
I thought you said you played Morrowind.
Yeah, but that was like when I first ever got into like that was like the second game I ever got on Xbox. I've had over like
Dagoth
probably
is one of the Daedric
30,000
princes.
games. Oh, okay. I didn't get very far in Morrowind because it was my first ever RPG like that, and I got so overwhelmed I didn't know what I was doing or where to go. I just wandered around and I eventually got lost in like a mushroom forest and I'm like I don't know. And then I pissed people off and then they killed me. I punched the wrong person. I'm like, "Oh, this game just lets you do whatever."
No, so he's making the mod that adds Dagoth Ur as a companion in Skyrim. And then but it's just like the most unhinged fucking version of Dagoth Ur that like Deadpool breaks the fourth wall and shit and like like it's just like shitting on things in the lore. So like it's pretty well known. I mean, depending on how deep into the lore you get
Hmm.
with Skyrim, that or with the Elder Scrolls in general. So the Argonians used to be enslaved, like pretty like almost exclusively in outside of was it Black Marsh, which is their homeland.
That sounds familiar. I know of a Black
Yeah,
Marsh.
yeah. So they were especially in the Empire for a long time were treated as basically slave labor. And if
The
you're playing
Dunmer
as
were
an Argonian,
enslaved. Okay.
if you're playing as an Argonian, the Dagoth Ur companion will casually greet you. What's up, farm equipment?
Whoa, whoa, that's wild. Yo, what up, Chief? How you doing?
What's up, farm equipment?
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Yo, what's up, Barstool?
What's
The
up, farm
Empire
equipment?
actually banned
He'll wander
slavery, but
around
Morrowind
and it'll
kept it.
casually he'll he's got it modded in that there is a chance that he will walk up to you and be like, "Hey, Nerevar, I think you dropped this, or I think you forgot to pick this up," and then he adds Meridia's beacon to your inventory. A new hand touches the beacon.
Well, dude, what a dick. I can't tell you how many times I've seen compilations of people opening a chest just to get that, and they just start screaming, "No, no,
No.
no!"
Yeah, so there's and um there is a there's another one that he's another interaction that he's programmed in with Dagoth where he'll just be like, "Uh-oh, it's happening, Nerevar. This is the audio clip that's going to instant kill you when it's done playing. Whatever you do, do not autosave because you're going to be fucking locked in here to this shit. This is about to be Groundhog's Day like a motherfucker, and then you die. It just instant kills you."
Wow. So Johnny apparently is huge into Elder Scrolls, and he's got quite a bit to say here. Let me read some of this. The Empire actually banned slavery, but
Yeah,
Morrowind kept it along for a while.
Dare
So
Kernels, DERKERNAL, Dare Kernel, Dagoth Irma. The videos are fucking hilarious.
it's nuts, man. Yeah, I don't know too much about Elder Scrolls lore, really. I know they really try to feed it to you in a bunch of books that you pick up.
Like the Leslie Argonian made.
That was the first book that came to my mind, but I didn't say it.
Speaking of Skyrim mods, I watch a lot of videos on mods because I think they're fascinating and what people will do to like improve the game thing. And I don't mean like horny mods. I mean genuinely like I'm going to change this or I'm going to make it funny.
Okay.
There's one that actively utilizes voice recognition and AI so that you can have full on like in person conversations with all of the NPCs.
Well, that's really cool. I love when the AI gets more personality. Like when
And
the
it's like it
NPCs
knows,
can walk
yeah,
around and do shit.
and so no, it actually uses like a large language model AI like chat. Like I don't think it uses actually Chat GPT, but it's like Chat GPT. So like if you it'll feed the information to the AI model, basically like where you are, what time of day it is, what the weather's like, what the date is on the Tamriel calendar,
Oh, so they can have realistic
and all that's
conversations with you.
yeah, no, I watched a video. This guy was showing off the mod, and he recruited Heimskr, the Talos preacher in Whiterun, into a scheme to try and gaslight the entire city of Whiterun that the companions are all vampires
Instead of being werewolves.
instead of being werewolves. Yes, and like the AI just yes ands you for the most part, unless it is met with contradicting in-game information.
That's
So like
awesome.
Heimskir doesn't know that they're werewolves and not vampires, so he just immediately goes with it. But once because it he goes with it to a point that he's able to get Jarl Balgruuf over to Jorvaskr and confront God, what's his name?
The main companion.
Codlack Whitemane.
Oh my god, you
Uh,
pulled that out of nowhere.
I just
Yeah,
watched this video. I just watched
Codlack.
this video, so it's all very recently. Um, to like confront them. He's like, I've been hearing these strange rumors about the companions that were brought to my attention by Blorpel Florpenstein, PhD, his character name.
So they actually say the character name? They got the voice lines for that, or does it just text?
It uses the language model. It uses the AI to replicate
Oh, so
the
it does use
voices of the characters.
Chat GPT.
Like I said, I don't know if it's exactly Chat GPT, but it uses one of those large language models AIs, and this has been one of the best uses of it. I'm usually pretty actively against AI, but like this was beautiful. And it's like you go to this like I'm going to need more evidence to prove that the companions are actually vampires, as you say, Florpo Blorpenstein, PhD. He's like, and then he just goes, "I have it here. Their plan to attack the city is written in the back of this book, book of the lusty Argonian maid." What? How is this? So the godlike white man's like, "Wait a minute, we didn't write that." He's like, "No, you did not write the lusty Argonian maid, but you did write the plans to attack the city in the back of the book." And then the Jarl just looks like, is like, "I will have to read this. Takes a second. By the gods, he's true. It's all here in the back of the book." And then Jarl Bargrove and Godlike White Mage start fucking fighting.
Oh my god, I thought you were just gonna leave it at fucking. Like, well, how good was that book?
They just start brawling on the spot.
That's amazing.
And they finally, like, now the city is in chaos because the Jarl killed the head of the companions.
Of course, you want to read that book, Tony. I think that's really funny.
And they have to leave, so because he had Heimskir help him, he leaves with Heimskir. He's like, "Wasn't that crazy? We finally proved that all the companions are vampires." That Heimskir's like, "Well, actually, they weren't vampires, but they were werewolves. But we did reveal their plan to attack Whiterun and save the city. Although there are many people who may not believe us." He goes, "They were vampires, Heimskir." "No, it was pretty clear. They admitted to it. They were werewolves, not vampires." "Heimskir, I have something to show you." And so he fast travels to fucking Solitude to bring the Talos worshiper before the Imperials.
Man.
Why would you bring me here?
Is there any way?
PhD.
Is there any way that you could post a link to this in our
I'll put it in the Discord, 100%.
in our Discord? Because I kind of want to. I want to experience what you did.
And it's got, yeah, and there's a toggle in the mod to make it so that like if you start talking too much shit to the NPCs, they will just auto attack you. If you're just like, hey, fuck your mother. It's like, the hell did you say to me? And then they'll draw their weapons. So you could turn on and off aggro.
I feel that's like an appropriate response, though. Like I'm totally behind him in that. They were vampires, really hairy vampires with fangs that elongated their mouths. Also, they liked to wear capes.
This is what
That
you
looks like
get for
bushy
not
tail.
believing and trusting in me. I'm scared. I didn't ask you for the truth. I asked you to believe me. And this is
Uh,
what happens to the non-believers of Florpenstein, PhD.
Holy
It was
shit.
such fucking chaos.
Shit.
Oh, hey, I was crouching. Let's go.
It happens. You gotta watch out for that. Sometimes people pick things up.
Do I have to? I don't wanna.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you about it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. So, yeah. Yes, it depends.
That's how good this conversation in stream has been. I feel like 'cause
God damn it! I have fallen off
I
this
start-
ladder twice in a row.
I opened a beer before we started streaming, and I took like one sip out of it, and I turned and looked around. I'm like, oh, that's right. I brought a beer for this.
It's almost,
So
we're
now I
almost
just
done.
now I just have a warm beer on my bedside table.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun conversation, man. This is very therapeutic. I love our talks, man. It's great. Okay, I'm
It wouldn't be a stream if I didn't get at least one out.
all right. Good goddamn. So I didn't even tell you. So when we go up to the cabin, we play this live action horror game called Dread.
Okay.
And basically, the whole premise is some sort of scenario happens. Usually, the person who owns the cabin is the one who writes the story, the encounter, and is the one who initiates things by starting text messages. Like, he goes outside and says he's going to take out the trash or whatever, and then his character just gets destroyed by whatever is going to be plaguing us for the night. And basically, the whole premise is like we are ourselves. So any skill set we have, we can bring any items we brought up to the cabin that weekend. We can use to help us survive. Uh, and a couple of us have, medical knowledge, which comes in handy more often than you'd think. So that's pretty cool. And yes, Tony, I was going to get to that. The whole premise is whatever you do, there is always a chance it doesn't work, and it is determined by the pull of a Jenga tile. If you knock the tower over, your character dies in some way while trying to do this thing.
Oh, I think you've told me about this.
Yes, and it was fucking wild this year. I don't have enough time to talk about this story in full, but only two people died, and I lost one of my arms. It
Oh, so now you know what it's like
it
to
was
be me.
crazy. Well, I mean, I still had it attached, but it was pretty much third degree burned. Um, but yeah, the monsters we were fighting were like cannibals that had the faces of people like stapled to themselves and like pulled back, and they were basically doing these weird blood rituals where they were opening up the chests of people and putting like spider sacks in them that would explode and like basically take over the host's body and like manipulate it.
Okay.
And man, the only way to kill him was with fire. And at one point, we all had to go out into the woods. And this is where the mad genius comes in of our host, because he doesn't just have one Jenga tower. He has like off-brand shitty Jenga towers set up throughout the property that we have to pull from based on our location, that are like off-brand, not slick at all, and already missing tiles and tilted sideways in some areas. So it can get pretty hectic, especially if when we play at nighttime, where he turns the lights off and all we have are like the light of a flashlight that goes out. Because that was another thing. That was another power these guys had. Any light source they looked at was extinguished immediately. So we were having to pull from the Jenga tower in pitch blackness.
Yeah, no, I'll be honest with you, I could not do that. I
It
would have so much anxiety. I already have paranoid anxiety. Like I don't need that shit. That's
it,
not
it
fun for me.
at one point they went into a bedroom and there was like a fold down bed, and one of the enemies was inside the house, like hiding under the bed. And when they went to look under the bed because they heard our guy's voice coming from there, which of course you have to look, right? I never did. I stayed in the living room because I'm smart. But there was a mini Jenga tower underneath the bed, and they had to pull it from while being under the bed. It was insane. Oh man, what are we missing? I should probably look at the list here.
I've been going through the list and trying to eliminate what I can, bit by bit.
Instrument tower tip. What is that? Oh, this thing. The trim. Yeah, that's where the friend group realized I was really good at Jenga, and also realized the sad story that I was really good at Jenga because I always had to play by myself. So, damn it, I'm seeing things. Not in a crazy way. I'm grazing over the tiniest. What the hell? Oh, that's the trim. Okay, I found it.
I just finished if it's the pedestal wall trim, I just finished it.
No, I'm looking at the instrument tower trim.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got it. Nice. I'm pretty sure there's. Yep, there's another one. Hit. Shit. God damn it. Elevator drive.
Oh yeah, that's I did not finish that. It is very hard to clean, and you kept moving the thing.
Oh, I see. Wow. Yeah, that sucks. This thing sucks. Also, the hatch here. This hatch is dirty.
I thought I got the hatch frame.
Nope, hatch frame real dirty.
Did I miss the inside of the hatch frame? Is that what happened?
Where the ladder is. There. Ah, yeah,
Ah!
exactly. I don't. It's like I don't know where it's still dirty at, but it is dirty. Like we're clearly missing a really big part of this hatch frame. I just
It's probably these
oh
outside edges that we
fuck.
can't fucking get to.
Eh. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm grabbing this. Fucking get over here. All right, let's try this again. I got a trident and I'm ready to spray. Yep, there it is. It's on the outside here. There, it's probably on the sides too, so I'm not going to be able to fully get it.
Let
Come
me
on,
let me
clean
do
you bitch.
this. Let me get up here and see if I can
Yeah,
just.
if you can hit it from that side, I'm pretty sure it's on this side of the hatch that I can't see.
Yep,
Good
got
job.
it.
I fell once
Thank
again.
you.
I am so sick. I'm so over this. Okay,
Then
what's next?
small ladder. Where's
Instrument
small
tower
ladder?
vents. Wait, we missed the vent?
No,
What
I
vent
did the
didn't
vent.
we clean? One of them's dirty.
This one's clean. Is there two of them?
Oh, these are panels. These aren't. Oh no, there it is. There's a vent. Okay,
There we go.
cool. All right. I mean, it's a big tower. There's gonna be a lot of like just tiny little things missing. Small ladder. What?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. It's the back side of the ladder that they want.
Wait. Oh, this ladder. What are they expecting from us here? There it is. Okay, cool. All right. Up next, reflector underside trims. We were missing four of. Oh.
Yeah, it's the
Oh.
elevation assembly and then the underside panels.
Well, my trident can only do so much. I guarantee you, it's on like an angle. There's
Yeah,
one.
I don't even know how they expect us to clean this because the fucking this doesn't even go
Oh!
that high.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me.
That's what I do.
Yeah, you're good at it. Get that motherfucking thing. No!
I'm trying to place it.
Hey,
No, get off there. Get off. Eric, get off there.
on
Eric, get off.
Tuesdays.
I
Tuesdays
need to
only.
rotate it. I need to
Okay.
rotate it. Jesus. And you also need to make sure it's facing the right bits. Okay, I think this should be good.
That was perfectly timed. That was amazing. All right.
Yeah, see, like how that still doesn't, still can't hit the drive shit from here. I could see it.
Oh yeah, we can. We got this, man. We got this. It's probably just the other side that we're missing, honestly. So now that you've perfectly placed this,
Or bad game design.
how dare you? This game has done nothing wrong
Bad
ever.
level design. Bad level design.
No, this game is amazing. Don't even.
Bad level design. Good games can have bad levels.
Drink your fucking beer and shut your mouth.
All right.
All
You
right.
heard him, everybody.
There we go. See? We got it. Good game design. Look at that. We're in the final three, baby. Oh. I didn't say drink it in my ear.
No, I gotta drink the whole thing now. You told me to.
No, it's just going to make you burp more. Stop. Stop slurping. I hate it. Stop it. God damn.
God, I went out of my way to put the microphone just ever so perfectly.
Here, give me your head. Come here. Thank you. Oh, perfect. There it is. That worked out really good, actually.
Still need to get the bearing still needs done.
Oh, okay, hold on. Give me your head.
This blue piece still needs done.
Oh. Awesome. That was
Now
so
there's
much
just the reflector
easier.
panels.
All right, I'm assuming those are these. The undersides. Oh, this one. Which means it's probably on the outside trim. Thank you, Tony. I do look cherry delicious today. And you also look cherry delicious. Whoa! How'd you do
What?
that?
Do what?
You're just floating in the air. Stop that. Stop that. You get down from there, mister. Get down from yeah, that's better. You get back on that. You get back up there. All right, which panel is still missing? Oh. All right. Which panel is it? It's got to be this other side here. Which reflector is it? Can't find it. That one. Oh, I was on the
This
right
one.
side. I'm finishing
spraying
this today. I'll get up there one day. Oh. I see the dirt. I
getting it?
can't reach the dirt. Okay, I'm gonna be able to get it now. You're gonna jump on this, aren't you? You're gonna jump on this. You get down. You get down. This is my glory. This is my victory. There it is. I can't. Got it.
I helped by pushing you. I helped by pushing you.
Yeah, sure. Well, everybody. Whoa, we are crossing streams like mad. Oh my gosh. If you guys, yo. If you guys are photosensitive, please look away, because this is a fucking rave right now. Oh my god.
I'm so good. All right, I'm gonna watch the time lapse.
Holy shit, yeah, time-lapse time. Oh, look at us go. Wow, you really destroyed the top of that.
Yeah,
Look at
it
how
was
good I did
methodical.
on the bottom. Yeah.
Yay!
There's us running around the desert for a little bit. Oh, well, guys, that was Powerwash Simulator. That was the satellite dish. Kev, that was almost 2 hours. This level was big.
Yeah, it's a big one. What is this? What is this? Who's messaging me? Go away. 2 hours.
Yeah, it was it was nice talking to you, bud. It's always fun
It's
catching
good
up.
catching up.
Yeah, and I hope you all enjoyed it at home. All of our crazy talks and shenanigans, and maybe I'll have more stories for next time. But until next time, I hope you all have a... Get the hell out of my way. I
Have a
hope you all
what?
have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will see you all in the next video. Kevin, get the fuck out of my way! I need to get up this... Bye-bye!
Mate.